aspect, but the cultural aspect is made so real by all the accents. We actually started watching with the subtitles on so we can really get what your character is saying. How do you develop this range of accents, and who's the keeper of all that? How do you keep it so consistent?
According to Ty and Daniel, the book authors, the Belter Creole was based on the Greek fishermen's language in the Mediterranean. Is that people who couldn't communicate with each other way back when, different countries who were trading, they developed a sort of a Creole language that it heavily involved signs. And so when different races went into space, Indians, Russians, Chinese, people who couldn't actually speak each other's language, where visual communication was involved, they developed simple gestural signs where people could all understand each other. And as people spent more time together, the natural course of human history is that Creoles form. And so Belter is a pastiche of Russian, Chinese, Indian. I mean, there's all those influences in them. There's a linguist named Nick Farmer who's developed the language. He is actually a linguist by trade. And that's basically the origins of it. It's a little different than in the books, and that was specifically invented for the show.
And just before we move on to our last question, you mentioned the range of accents, and I would just like to point out the range of diversity on the show as well. For how many backgrounds, how many ethnicities, so many wonderful female characters, especially. I think The Expanse really does need to be commended for that as well.
I agree. It is still so rare to see such a diverse group of people on television, and to see women in positions of power, and it's not about that. Everyone is just really good at their job.
Yeah, and not in relation to any other male characters.
Mm-hmm. And I think that this show, in so many ways, is a roadmap to a potential future. And I think it shows us one possibility. And I like to think about how can we do even better than this? How can we do an even better job?
Yeah.